first 1 to 20 and then you can ask me randomly, right? Yeah. Now I can say, if I have poor concentration, I will probably miss few. If I have good concentration, I will probably able to do. Let's see. Okay. 1, there's no mirror over there, right? Confirm? Right. 1 laptop, 2 chocolate, 3 biscuit, 4 halim, 5 is cell phone, 6 bus, 7 is rose, 8 camera, 9 machine, 10 GRE, 11 keyboard, 12 hard disk, 13 headset, 14 is car, 15 memory, 16 love letter, 17 is rock, 18 watch, 19 is dog, and 20 is bike. Right?
Right, sir.
Thank you. Now ask me randomly. Number to object to number. Your choice.
9.
9 is machine.
16.
Love letter.
Memory.
15.
Car.
Car is is 14.
Watch.
Watch is 18.
Laptop. Laptop.
Laptop 1.
5.
5 is cell phone.
10.
10 is GRE.
12.
12 is hard disk.
5. Memory.
Memory 15. Already asked.
5. Headset.
7th is rose.
Bus.
Headset.
Huh?
Headset.
Invalid parameter.
Headset.
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 Headset. Okay.
Headset.
Headset is 13.
Bike. Bike.
Bike 20.
Bus.
Enough?
Bus.
Yeah. Bus is 6, right? Yeah. Want to learn this?
Yes.
Convinced?
Yes.
Yeah. 333 is the Guinness record. Like this. Anybody who wants to break the Guinness record just can spend about 2 months with me for about 1 hour each, 1 hour per day, and I'll be making you break the record. 100% guarantee. Fee. First clear your GR and then get back to me. Okay? Yeah. So you want to learn this?
Yes.
It will be very helpful for you for your words. Okay? Write down, please. Write down memory codes. Memory codes. The introduction will take some time. This is all the introduction for memory before getting into the actual technique. Once we go into the technique, it will be a bit slow. Tomorrow, you'll be going like a super fast express with 100% recalling everything. Okay? So, memory codes, CODES. Under that, write down a rhyming method. RHYMING. A rhyming method. Under that, write down the numbers 1 to 20 in order. 1 to 20 in order. Now what we did in the case of tree mobile pen bucket is, we associated one object with the other, like a knot on a rope, right? So if you want to count the knot randomly, you are unable to. Here what we do is, we take certain objects as codes, which are standard codes, which have to be memorized by you for the whole lifetime. These memory codes are to be associated with the object individually, like one knot with something, one knot with something like this. Okay? Now, start. So, we take some words which are rhyming in sound with the numbers 1 to 20. When I said rhyming in sound, you have to utter the number 1, 1, 1. So, similarly, I mean, it will help you a lot, I'm telling you. You are instigating the creative memory to work a lot with this. 1, keep uttering, 1 sun. 1 sun. S-U-N sun. You can have one, you can have ton, everything, right? But we memorizers across the globe, everybody takes the same codes. Okay, 1 sun, S-U-N sun, not S-O-N sun. 2 zoo, Z-O-O zoo. 3 tree, 3 tree. 4 door, 4 door. 5 hive, H-I-V-E hive, you know beehive, right? 6 Wix, V-I-C-K-S, Wix. V-I-C-K-S, Wix. Wix paper, Wix. 7 heaven, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 wine, 10 zen, Z-E-N, zen, 11 lemon, 12 cell, C-E-L-L, or shelf, S-H-E-L-F, shelf, 13 canteen, 14 protein, 15 lifting, L-I-F-T-I-N-G, 16, there is no rhyming word, so we take sweet 16, sweet hyphen numeric 16, 17 shooting, S-U-I-T-I-N-G, or shooting, S-H-O-O-T-I-N-G, 18 dating, 18 dating, or fighting, 19 lighting, not that lighting, 20 auntie, 20 auntie, okay? Now these are standard codes which have to be memorized by you. See, utter the words, you will get to know, right? 1 sun, 2 zoo, 3 tree, 4 door, like that. Now associate individual objects and visualize as creatively as possible. Okay? As creatively as possible. So, lot of laptops are falling on my head from the sun. One sun. All the animals in the zoo are eating chocolates. Okay? 3 biscuits are hanging from the tree. Okay? Halim, door. Okay? You are probably pasting Halim on the door. Right? When I am stuck with a beehive, I can't speak over my cell phone. Right? I am applying bricks to the bus and all the travelers also, passengers also. Right? I am giving rose to God in the heaven. I left my camera at the gate itself. Right? People who are drunk should not work on machines. I am going to my GRE exam in my Zen car. Right? So I buy a new keyboard. 11. Yeah, I buy a new keyboard. Daniki nimmakalu danda vesan. 11. Right? So shelf, I keep dump all the hard disks in the shelf. Right? In your canteen, college canteens, I don't know, they'll give you headset along with the food. Okay? Or they are working by keeping headset. Right? 14. So when I drive my car, I get a lot of proteins, energy. Right? Memory, it was a bit difficult visualization. Right? Memory is very heavy to lift. Right? All the, you know very well. Love letters, 16, apt word. Right? Very apt word. Right? So, I wear a suit and I fill all my pockets with rocks. Okay? When I go on a date with my girlfriend, I take a watch along with me. Right? Or maybe present a watch. Right? Dog, you see a lot of lighting from dogs. And then all aunties ride bikes. So when I ask you what is 8, you recall gate. What is gate? Camera. What is Halim? Door. 4. Right? What is, say, 18? Dating? Watch. Yeah? So, see, if you are all not able to recall, or if you are taking time to recall, it doesn't mean you have a poor memory. It means you did not visualize properly. If you are able to creatively visualize, you will be able to immediately recall. The speed comes with practice. The speed with which I recall the objects randomly comes with practice. Got it? So this is something which is really amazing. If during this workshop today and tomorrow, even if you get at least 15 minutes time, I will probably teach you calendar also, 3 years calendar. Okay? So everybody will become superhuman. Your parents will think suddenly what happened to my child. Morning he went normally, became superhuman, right? So fine. Confidence on me that I can make you memorize these words. Right? After the first technique, now second technique. Now coming back to the actual vocabulary. Right? What could be the technique? No idea. First of all, understand very well. This is a very, very unconventional technique. Unconventional technique, which I mean to say that it is not followed by everybody. Normally words are memorized based on mugging up or root words. Okay, or maybe usage of the words. But obviously you can't expect yourself to use all these words in the normal language, so it will be difficult for you to memorize. Second is, so this is a very unconventional technique. Second is, even an illiterate can memorize the whole dictionary using this technique. That's the beauty of this. Number 3, you do not need a word list with this technique to revise the words. Just by sitting idle, you will be able to recall n number of words after memorizing certain words, not initially. Okay? Now, a bit of caution. Please understand. Now, what I'm teaching you is to have a very good word bank in your mind. Though you will not be able to use these words effectively unless you look at the usage of those words. Okay? Why am I saying this? Because suppose, for example, I'm not comparing, I'm not degrading anybody. Any other person taking coaching elsewhere, probably, how many words do you think you can memorize in 1 hour time, approximate? New words like, say, lecadicycle or obstreperous or peripatetic, such words. How many words do you think you can memorize?
20 to 30.
Yeah, 20 to 30 words in 1 hour time, right? And that too, after memorizing 600-700 words, your brain gets saturated. You'll see fumes coming out. You will not be able to take the same number of words. But I am going to make you memorize more than 200 words per hour. 100% recalling ability and no saturation point. No saturation point. Any idea what is the Guinness record for words? No, that is objects, not words. Dictionary. There is a person, Indian, called Mahavir Jain, who has memorized 80,000 words of Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. 80,000 words. You are raising your eyebrows. Just not words, but along with the page numbers. You ask him, say, 374th page, he'll tell you all the words in order of that page along with the meanings. Okay? Yeah. There is a combination of techniques which are used for that. As far as memorizing is concerned, he uses the same technique. Right? What all I can do is, number 1, I've showed you the calendar part. Any century, right from 1600 onwards, unlimited. Okay? You ask me any century, month, date and year, I'll tell you the date. Right? 800 years is the Guinness record, 600 years is the national record by Vishwarupra Chaudhary. Okay? 800 years is the Guinness record.
Even letters? Even letters? Can you memorize even letters?
Letters, what do you mean?
Letters like which we use S, Sa.
How do you get into records for that?
Not records actually.
Huh?
Just ask.
No, I didn't understand the concept.
No,
Letters is alphabet. You have only 26 alphabet.
not those letters. Sa, Ri, Ga, Ma, like that.
Okay.
If we given a specific order, can you memorize even those?
Anything I can memorize. Given you ask me, say, to memorize Bhagavad Gita, Bible, or there's a person called Dr. Zakir Naik in Mumbai who has memorized all the religious scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Quran and Bible, along with the verse numbers and page numbers. He comes on TV. You ask him any question, he'll take excerpts from those epics and clears their doubts. Okay? There's a librarian in UK who has memorized the complete library. Complete library. You ask him any content, he'll tell you the position of the rack, the row, the position of the book, the page number, and the content. Okay? What I can do is the calendar part, okay? And then objects memorizing, numbers memorizing. Suppose you take about 10 boxes in a row and 10 rows like that. 100 boxes, you fill any number between 01 and 99. Okay, randomly, I'll be able to memorize 1 to 100 and 100 to 1. The numbers inside the boxes. Okay? If you tell me randomly also the box number, I'll tell you the number inside that, or vice versa. Then row wise, column wise, forward, backward, diagonally, any way you ask, I'll tell you. Same thing, even binary numbers 00, 01, 10, 11. They get repeated randomly, I'll be able to recall. And then playing cards. You show me a shuffled set of 52 playing cards, I'll be able to memorize them and randomly recall as well. You tell me the position of the card, I'll tell you the card and vice versa. Okay? And then some unique technique is, any good chess players here? I do a blind chess event. Blind chess event where you draw a blank chess board. You know how A to H and 1 to 8. You know how to mark A3, C4, H6, etc. You take a blank chess board and start from any square. You know how a horse goes, L shape, right? Knight, L shape, L shape. You start from any square, go L shape, L shape, L shape, L shape, L shape. You should be able to cover all the 64 squares without any square getting repeated. Try doing that, some squares will be left. Okay? And I do blindfolded. Without looking at the board, I'll complete the board. There are not more than 10 to 15 people in the whole India who can do that, and I'm the fastest. Okay? I do it in 1.5 minute time. 1.5 minute time, and unfortunately it's not recognized by Guinness records. Right? Next is, my specialization is textbook memorizing. I can make you memorize your engineering textbooks within few days. Within few days. After that, you can just keep in the rack for the whole lifetime. You'll be able to recall. I can make you memorize the whole encyclopedia within few days. Encyclopedia within few days. Okay? So normally, students who aspire for Group 1 services and civil services, they come to me to memorize the encyclopedia. Advocates come to me to memorize the article section numbers. Right? Medicos and pharmacy students come to me to memorize pharmacology, drug names, which is very difficult for them. Right? All these things I can do. And very importantly, in GRE, I teach two techniques. One is the word memorizing, second is speed reading, which is essential for the long passages. You know, just imagine normally what could be the reading speed. Imagine about 10 words in a line, and how many lines do you think you can read, understand and recall? Read in your mind only, not loudly. Read, understand and recall in 1 minute time, approximately. 1 or 2 lines. So normally, a normal reader can go at a speed of about 25 to 40 words per minute. That means 2.5 to 4 lines. People who read a lot of novels, they go at a speed of about 75 to 90. People who digest novels, you give them in the morning and they'll give it in the evening, right? They have a speed of about 150 words per minute. By using a very, very simple technique, okay, my speed is 675 to 1000 words depending on the content, words per minute. Reading, understanding and recalling. Okay? Can you guess the world record? Wild guess. 2000? I'm no way near the world record. Trust me, a person can read at a speed of 27,784 words per minute. If you convert this, it's approximately 463 words per second. It means one A4 sheet with about 11 font he can read in 1 second time. Reading, understanding and recalling. A person called Sean Adams from UK. So what does it mean? You are seeing me as a superhuman and I'm just a small drop in the mighty ocean of memorizers.